She spoke words that would melt in your hands. She spoke words of wisdom to the basement people, to the basement. Many surprises await you in the basement people, in the basement. You know the last time you know we're gonna find you. Taking the car, taking your life to go. Our other rings, it's coming in our mission. You know the last time you know we're gonna find you. Taking the car, taking your life to go. Our other rings, it's coming in our mission. She spoke words that would melt in your hands. She spoke words of wisdom to the basement people, to the basement. Many surprises await you in the basement people, in the basement. You know the last time you know we're gonna find you. Taking the car, taking your life to go. Our always is coming in our mission. You know the last time you know we're gonna find you. taking the cars, cause you're not going out on the race, tumbling on the shine.
Hello, hello. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your Monday virtual pub quiz with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. My name is Meredith. I'm going to be your trivia host this evening. Thank you so very much for joining us tonight at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. It is the final week of season 45 of NYC Trivia League, and we are very happy to have you here with us this evening. And thank you for coming over to our new website. Switched it up a little bit this week. We've started to launch some in-person games, so our previous website is being used for that purpose. And so now our Monday night game is going to be right here at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. I hope you all had a nice weekend and that the spring is treating you well thus far. Can you believe we made it through the winter, everybody? That is a great success, if you ask me. Very happy for it to be the spring. And thank you for joining us despite the beautiful weather here in New York City today. It's nighttime now, so, you know, it's time to come in. It's time to come in for the day, everybody, and play a little game with us this evening. If you're joining this from maybe our Twitch stream or from another streaming service and you don't know how to engage with the game tonight, we welcome you over here at this website, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Or if you're watching from a computer and you want to play the game from a smartphone, you can scan this lovely QR code right here, and it will take you to the same place, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Once you get there, you're going to see a line below that says enter in your team name and your email address, and then click sign me up to play. Get yourself signed up to play the game tonight. I can see right now we have 58 players, teams ready to go. If you're on a league team and you would like to submit more than one answer sheet, maybe you want to play as individuals, but as a team in a group, but you each want to submit an answer sheet, we welcome you to do that, and we simply ask that as you enter in your team name, you put your team name, and then each of you is designated with a number. I am Team Dante, for instance, and I'll be player number 1 on Team Dante. So I'm Dante 1. Peter's going to play as Team Dante 2. You get the idea. So just make sure each person is designated with a number. And at the end of the night, we will take the highest score from your team as your league score for the week. If you're in the league, you should have gotten an email from us today. Peter sent out a MailChimp in which we announced that our King's Cup Tournament of Champions, it is coming up this Sunday. So soon. It's coming up on Sunday, and we hope very much that you can join us. Our wonderful commissioner, Joey, is going to be following up tomorrow with a formal invitation, so then you can RSVP to the invite that our commish Joe sends out tomorrow. We hope very much that you can join us this coming Sunday. Mark your calendars. We're going to do it just like we did our last season, where we have a preliminary round. If you qualify, then you get to play in the finals. So there'll be 2 games throughout the day on Sunday. Here's what we're doing tonight, though. We are going to be playing 4 rounds of trivia. Our first 3 rounds are question and answer rounds, and they each have 10 questions in them. As I ask the questions, they're going to pop up below in the same area where currently it says enter your team name and email. That is going to transform momentarily into a spot where the questions pop up. So you'll see the trivia question, and underneath most of the questions, you're also going to see some multiple choice options. Once I'm done asking the question, we are going to start a 20-second countdown timer. Within that 20 seconds, choose your answer. And if you change your mind, you're more than welcome to switch your response as long as that timer is still going. There are going to be some short answer questions throughout the game as well. For the short answer questions, be prepared that you need to type in your response. And then when you're done typing, make sure that you click submit answer. Hot tip, submit those answers or else we're not going to receive them. I do see we have bye-bye MJ23 over in the chat, getting that chat started. Hello, yes, no, I see that's what you've said so far. Everybody is welcome to join in the chat over here. If you don't have a Twitch account, it's really simple to set one up. Basically, I think if you type in, try to send a message, that it'll say, you don't have a Twitch account, get signed up. And then it's very simple. You just sign up, it's free. And then you can follow us on Twitch, and we'd love that. One thing about this chat, we are going to keep it on throughout the game. And we simply ask that you do not use it to communicate any of the answers to the questions. That's our second rule of the game. Do not put answers in the chat. Even if you think you're being cute and you're putting a wrong answer, please don't do that. It just is confusing and muddies the purpose of having a chat. The chat is there for you to talk to one another, to talk to us, to ask us questions when needed. Let us know if something's gone astray. We want to help you out. On that note, if at any point throughout the quiz, you're finding that you're having any lag issues with the Twitch stream, there is a refresh button right below me. So you can click on those 2 little arrows that look like that, and that should catch you up to speed. You could also do a hard refresh, click the refresh thing at the top of your web browser, and hopefully that'll help you out as well. Okay, everybody, I didn't mention the 4th and final round is going to be a picture round tonight. For the picture round, you're going to see some images pop up over here. You're going to have to answer some questions about them, identify the images. It is all short answer tonight, so get ready for lots of typing for round number 4. And then at the end of that 4th round, we're going to find out how you did on the quiz tonight, and hopefully in the moment be able to crown a winning team. The moment has come. It is time to get this game started. If you're not signed up already, take a moment right now, enter in your team name, your email address, and click sign me up to play. We have 76 players ready to go. Very excited about that. One more time, if you're joining us from elsewhere, perhaps you're just watching the Twitch stream and you want to come play, please come check out the game by scanning this QR code or going to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. All are welcome. We would love to have you here tonight. And with that, let's dive right on into round number 1. It is officially spring, everybody. Happy spring. And with that, our first category this evening is spring training. Spring and training are the key words in this round. And here is our first question of the game. Good luck, everybody. Andy Samberg and J.K. Simmons both star in the 2020 movie Palm Springs. What movie were they previously in together in which Simmons portrayed Samberg's dad? Name that movie. 20 seconds. I've got an answer for you for question number 1, round number 1. I loved this movie and I still do. And that movie is I Love You Man. I Love You Man is your answer. Apparently, his son is his best friend, Robbie, and Hank Marzukis, his best friend. Here's question number 2 in round number 1. Training montages are a trope of many sports movies. What is the name of the Bill Conti song that Rocky trains to? It is also referred to as Theme from Rocky. Name that song. I've got an answer for you. The correct answer, that Bill Conti song, also known as Theme from Rocky, is Gonna Fly Now. Gonna Fly Now is the answer. Here is question number 3. There are many cities named Springfield in the United States. In what state would you find the most populous city named Springfield? That's number 3. I've got an answer for you. The most populous Springfield in the United States is Missouri, Springfield, Missouri. You might have thought Illinois or Massachusetts, but no, Springfield, Missouri is the most populous. To Jay Western State, you are welcome to join in the game. Start answering the questions as they come up. And then at the end of round number 1, we will reopen registration. And you should be able to hop into the game just along with everybody else. Okay, we're into our 4th question of our first round. Here it is. Major League Baseball teams do their spring training in Arizona, and they're part of the Cactus League. What is the name of the league for the teams who train in Florida? What are those Florida teams called in spring training? In Florida, the Major League Baseball spring training is the Grapefruit League. The Grapefruit League is your answer there. Round 1, question 5. We have our first short answer question of the game. Here it is. What is the Italian word for spring? A word co-opted for an American dish that consists of pasta and fresh vegetables. Name that Italian word for spring. Don't forget to submit your answer. Got an answer for you. This word for spring in Italian is primavera. Primavera is the answer. Hopefully you all knew that one. Let's get into our sixth question in round one. Baseball spring training originated in 1886 with the Chicago White Stockings training in the town of Hot Springs, which is in what state? Nicknamed the Natural State. What state has that nickname? That is number 6. Got an answer for you on this one. The natural state is Arkansas. Arkansas is your answer for number 6. Here is question number 7. Similar to hot springs, what do you call an opening in the Earth's crust that only emits steam rather than an eruptive geyser? What do you call those openings? That is number 7. I've got an answer for you on this one. An opening in the Earth's crust that emits steam is called a fumarole. Fumarole is your answer. Question number 8. The movie Training Day is directed by Anton Fuqua, who went on to also direct Denzel Washington in what 2014 movie, where he plays the character Robert McCall? Name that Denzel Washington movie, number 8. I've got an answer for you. That Denzel Washington movie that came out in 2014 is The Equalizer. The Equalizer is the movie, now a TV show, I believe, starring Queen Latifah. Don't know how they adapted it, but it's a TV show now. Here is question number 9. We have a 50-50 question. Whose version of the song Son of a Preacher Man was released first? 2 options. Whose was released first? Your answer here, Son of a Preacher Man, the version sung by Dusty Springfield, was released first. Before that, Aretha version. And we are into our final question of this first round. Here it is. Who is featured on Meghan Trainor's 2015 hit song, Like I'm Gonna Lose You? Who was featured on that song? Number 10. I've got an answer for you here. Like I'm Gonna Lose You by Meghan Trainor featured John Legend John Legend is your answer here. Let's check out the scores before we get into our second round this evening. We're wrapping up this spring training round. We're going to reopen registration for those of you who missed that opportunity to get signed up. At the top of the game, you can still do so. It's happening right now. Enter in your team name and an email address. Also, you can join us if you're watching this elsewhere by either going to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com or scanning this QR code on a phone or an iPad, and it'll take you to the same place. Get yourself signed up. Let's check out our scores thus far. We have many teams currently tied for first place. All of these teams have missed 1 point thus far. This tie is between Scrambled Eggs, Fauci, Maine, Topical Team Name, The Blue Shells, We've Tried Nothing, and We're All Out of Ideas, and Goo Goo Muck Muck. And also we have 2 teams of Jive Turkeys who are tied for first place. Jive Turkeys 4 and just regular Jive Turkeys. Well played. Good work in round number 1. We're going to dive into our second round in just a moment. Let's give people a little bit more time to get signed up if they missed that opportunity. And we'll use that time by telling you about the private events that we do with NYC Trivia League. We do private events. Did you know? They could be trivia events. We can play the game just like we're playing tonight. We would all join together on Zoom. And if you wanted to play with this software we're using this evening, we call this Party Play. So everyone would be playing as a solo player, but we're gathered together in a big Zoom meeting. It's a ton of fun to go head to head with one another, whether it is your office mates or maybe your friends for a birthday party or a baby shower. We do it all. We could also do team play. Team play, we do that over on Zoom as well. But instead of using the software here, we use Google Forms as your answer sheet. And we send teams off to breakout sessions to confer with their teammates and fill out their answer sheets in that way. That version of the game is also really fun. Both of them, they're suitable for different sorts of events. So if you're looking for a head-to-head competition, we can do it. If you're looking for a get-to-know-you sort of event or more of a chatty time, team play is the way to go for you. In addition to our 2 trivia options, we also have these 3 games, Mix, Tape, Bingo. In this game, you get to choose different song mixes. We'll play some song clips for you. If it pops up on your bingo card, you cross it off. The first one to get 5 in a row gets a bingo. It's a lot of fun. We also have Census of Humor. This is a survey style quiz. We did a baby shower over the weekend. That was a Census of Humor game. It was a lot of fun. It's a lot like Family Feud. So if you like that game, it's you don't necessarily have to know much about like the topics that we're talking about. You just have to think about what the average person might answer to a topic. So that's a fun game as well. Risky Buzzness, that's our other option. This one is sort of like a Jeopardy style game where you get to wager different point values for trivia questions. So whatever it is you're looking for, we want to be your private event solution. You can reach out to me. I'm our private events coordinator. There's my email address, meredith@nyctrivialeague.com. I hope to hear from you soon. Let's get into our second round tonight. Round number 2, we're talking about board games. Board games is our topic. Registration is closing up, so I hope you all had that opportunity to get signed up if you weren't already. And here is round 2, question number 1. What was the original name of a game published in 1904, designed by Elizabeth Magie, that served as the inspiration for the board game Monopoly? What was that originally called? That's question 1. I've got an answer for you. Monopoly was originally called the Landlord's Game. The Landlord's Game is your answer. Here is our second question of round number 2. How many different endings to the 1985 movie Clue were released in theaters? How many different endings? That's number 2. I've got an answer for you. How many endings were there released in theaters to Clue? There were 3 different endings. 3 is your answer. Here's our third question in this round. The outbreak of what disease from 2002 through 2004 inspired the creation of the board game Pandemic? Name that disease. Fun. Number 3. I've got an answer for you. Pandemic, the game, 2002 to 2004. That disease is SARS. SARS is your answer. Round 2, question 4. Kind of a follow-up question here. Pandemic is a so-called cooperative board game. What is the defining feature of a cooperative board game? Number 4. Sarsry. I've got an answer for you. A cooperative board game. What does that mean? It means all players are on one team. That makes it a cooperative board game. Here's round 2, question number 5. The train building board game Ticket to Ride has released several spin-off games based in various locations around the world. Which of the following places does not yet have its own Ticket to Ride game? Number 5. I've got an answer for you. Ticket to Ride. There is a version in the United States. There's one in Europe, and there's one in Germany. China is your answer. There's not yet a version in China. Here's question number 6. In the board game Operation, which of the plastic ailments is named after the colloquial term for the thyroid cartilage surrounding the larynx? What is that called? Number 6. Got an answer for you. The thyroid cartilage surrounding the larynx, aka the Adam's apple. Adam's apple is your answer. Moving into question number 7. In what year was the board game Risk first released? Name that year. I've got an answer for you. Risk first came out in 1957. 57 is your correct answer. Here is question number 8. Rihanna made her feature film debut in the 2012 movie Battleship. She's gone on to star in other movies, including Ocean's 8, in which she played what character? Name that character. I've got an answer for you. The correct answer, Rihanna in the movie Ocean's 8 played the character Nine Ball. Nine Ball is your answer. This one was my hint of the night. Follow me on Instagram at Trivia Meredith. I give away a hint every single time we do this. So Mondays right here at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Wednesday and Friday at 8 o'clock Eastern time. Our games on those nights are on Instagram at NYC Trivia League. So give me a follow at Trivia Meredith on Instagram to get a hint each and every time you play. I'll help you out. I promise I will. Our 9th question in this round, the board game Othello has what alternate name? Othello, what's another name? I've got an answer for you. Othello is also known as Reversi. Reversi is another name for Othello. And we are moving into our 10th and final question of round number 2, closing out this round with a true or false question. Here it is. In the game Scattergories, the die has 26 sides, one for each letter of the alphabet. Is that true or is it false? Number 10. In the game Scattergories, that's a fun game. It's been a while. I'd like to play that. How many sides does that die have? Is it 26? No, it's not. It's not 26. It is a 20-sided die. They decided to leave out Q, U, V, X, Y, and Z. So it's a 20-sided die. Let's check out the scores before we head into our 3rd round this evening. After 2 rounds, things have changed up quite a bit here. We have 5 teams tied for 3rd place right now with 17 points each. Those ties are between Goo Goo, Muck Muck, Fauci Main, We Drink and We Know Things 2, Something In, and Swearwolves, currently in a 2-way tie for 1st place with 18 points each. Y'all have missed 2 questions thus far. Topical team names and banana phones. Well played. We have 2 more rounds halfway through the game. Before we head into our 3rd round, I'd like to draw your attention to the fact that you can donate to NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America right here on this website. You notice over if you're watching on a laptop or a desktop computer, right above where you see the scores for the teams, there are these tipping widgets here. You can donate by clicking that Venmo link or that credit card link, which is a Square donation option. Also, if you prefer to use your phone and use the Venmo app, our Venmo account is at PlayNYC, PLAYNYC. It'll come up as PlayNYC Sports and Games. NYC Trivia League has gone virtual in the last year, and our game is completely supported by you, our players, our teams. You're the reason that we're still here, that we're still keeping this alive. We love bringing you trivia 3 times a week, and we want to keep this virtual game going for as long as humanly possible. So please show us your support with a donation. Let us know that you want this game to continue just like we do. You could just donate $5. That shows us that's your upvote for keeping the game alive. $5, $10, $20, whatever you're feeling. We really appreciate your generosity. Thank you so much to those of you who have donated in the past, and thanks in advance to those of you who donate this evening. If a financial donation is not something you're capable of doing right now, we also appreciate a nice review, whether that's on Facebook or Yelp. Word of mouth is also very helpful. So tell your friends and your family about the game. Let's keep this going by getting some more eyes on the game. Thank you in advance again for those of you who donate tonight, and thanks for playing. We really appreciate all 82 teams who are joining us this evening. Thank you very, very much. Let's get into our third round. Round number 3 tonight, it is in the category of Remarkable 21st Century Women. 21st Century Women is the topic. And here is round 3, question number 1. Vice President Kamala Harris was the district attorney for what California city from 2004 through 2011? Name that city. Got an answer for you. Kamala Harris, District Attorney of San Francisco. San Francisco is your answer. Here is round 3, question number 2. 3-time Nobel Peace Prize nominated climate activist Greta Thunberg addressed the United Nations saying, "Wake up, your house is on fire." She did this at the World Economic Forum, which is held in what Swiss location? Name that place in Switzerland. Number 2. Thanks for the flattery in the chat. I appreciate it. I've got an answer for you. The World Economic Forum is held in Davos. Davos, the town of Davos, Switzerland. Question number 3. One of the many revealing moments in the Meghan Markle and Harry interview with Oprah was that after the couple's security was revoked by the royal family, who offered them a house and security in Los Angeles? Name that person. I've got an answer for you. Who offered Meghan and Harry a house and security in Los Angeles? It is Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry did that for them. Our fourth question in this round. A 6-foot bronze statue of Ruth Bader Ginsburg was just revealed on her birthday, March 15th, in what New York City borough in which she was born? Where was RBG born? It was bound to come up eventually, Kitty Doyle. I agree completely. I've got an answer for you. Ruth Bader Ginsburg statue just unveiled in Brooklyn. Brooklyn is your answer. 6 feet tall, much taller than the real RBG was. Here's our 5th question in round number 3. The youngest Nobel Peace Prize winner, Malala Yousafzai, recently graduated from what oldest university in the English-speaking world? Name that university. That's number 5. The oldest university in the English-speaking language. It's Oxford University. Oxford is where Malala just graduated from last year. Question number 6. What is the last name of 7-time Grammy-winning artist Billie Eilish? What is her last name? I've got an answer for you. Billie Eilish, her full name. She's got 3 middle names. First name, Billie. 3 middle names, Eilish, Pirate, Baird. Last name, O'Connell. O'Connell is Billie Eilish's last name. Here's question number 7. Facebook COO Sheryl Sandberg wrote the best-selling book Lean In and followed it up with what 2017 book about grief and resilience? Name that 2017 book by Sheryl Sandberg. That other book by Sheryl Sandberg, Lean In, and then in 2017, Option B. Option B was her second book. Here's our 8th question in round number 3. Serena Williams was awarded the top spot on Sports Illustrated's list of top woman athletes for the decade 1999 through 2009. Swedish athlete Annika Sorenstam earned the number 2 spot for her performance in what sport? Annika Sorenstam, name that sport. Number 8. Come here. I've got an answer for you. Annika Sorenstam is A Swedish golfer. Golfer is your answer. Golf. Question number 9 in this round. For the first time ever, 2 women are nominated for the Academy Award for Best Director. Chloe Zhao is nominated for Nomadland, and what director is nominated for Promising Young Woman? Name that director. Number 9. I've got an answer for you. The director of Promising Young Woman is Emerald Fennell or Emerald Fennell. I have not learned how to say her last name yet. If anyone knows in the chat, I would love to know how to say her last name. But Promising Young Woman, amazing movie. If you haven't seen it, really liked that one. Our final question of this round. After this one, we've got one more round, our picture round to close out the game. Here's our final question of round 3. Which of these authors was the best-selling author of the 2010s? Name that author. Whoever wrote the Bible, good answer. Bye MJ23. Yes, the Bible, the best-selling book of all time. But in the 2010s, the best-selling book was 50 Shades of Grey by E.L. James. E.L. James is your answer. Let's check out the scores heading into our 4th and final round this evening. Here is where you all stand. Currently, we have many people tied for second place with 26 points each. Those teams are Something In, We Drink and We Know Things, 2, Goo Goo Muck Muck, and the Helsinki Syndrome. And in the lead, all on their lonesome with 27 points. Topical team name. Well played, topical team name. Anything could happen in this 4th and final round. Our category for round number 4 tonight, the picture round, is Toys of the 90s. Toys of the 1990s. Right over here, you are going to see 10 images of toys that were popular in the 1990s. This entire round is going to be short answer, and it is your job to name the toy that you see depicted. Reminder for these short answer responses, make sure you type in your answer and then click submit response. After this round, we are going to do a tiebreaker question to close out the game. Here is our first 90s toy. Name this toy. 20 seconds. Don't forget to submit your answer. Your answer for image number 1. I always wanted one of these. My neighbors had them, so I got to play with them. It's a Super Soaker. Super Soaker is your answer. Here is our second image of round number 4. Name this 90s toy. I've got an answer for you for number 2. These, I would have had no idea what this was called. I remember them though. They flew through the air. They are called sky dancers. Sky dancer is your answer for image number 2. Let's check out our third 90s toy. Name this toy. Got an answer for you. This toy is a Nerf gun. Nerf or nothing. If you put Nerf of any sort, you're going to get a point for this one. Here is our fourth image of the picture round. Name this toy. You'll get a little extra time on this one. I imagine Peter is making sure that everyone who put Nerf of any sort got a point. This toy, still a fun game. Bop It is your answer. Bop it, twist it, pull it, pass it. Our next image, picture number 5, name that toy. Yes, his guts are coming out. That's what this toy is. Dante doesn't like it. I actually don't remember this toy. I remember all of the other toys in this round, but this one, its name is Mr. Frosty. Mr. Frosty is your answer. Let's dive into our 7th image in this round. Name this, our sixth image in this round. Name this toy from the 90s. Nope. Come on. Come here. It's okay, Dee. This toy, this is another one I always wanted. Saw it featured in Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. It is a Talk Boy tape recorder. Talk Boy is your answer for number 6. We're moving into our 7th image of this round. Name this 90s toy. Yak Back. Oh my gosh, I remember that too. I've got an answer for you here. This is not a Nano Pet. It's not a Gigapet. It is a brand name Tamagotchi. We got a Tamagotchi over here. Moving into our 8th image in this round. Name this toy from the 1990s. the hottest toy of Christmas 1996. It is a Tickle Me Elmo. Tickle Me Elmo is your answer. Here is image number 9. Name this toy from the 1990s. Your answer for image number 9. These were so fun. I love all the tiny little things. The boy version, I believe, was called Mad Max. Is that right? But this is a Polly Pocket. Polly Pocket is your answer. And our 10th and final toy from the 90s. Here it is. Name this toy. Don't forget to click that submit button when you're ready. Mighty Max, that's it. I've got an answer for you. I did have one of these. I loved it. It was creepy, but it was fun. It is a Furby. Furby is your answer for image number 10. We do have a tiebreaker question to close out the game. In order to make sure we have the time to correctly tally the results for our top teams here this evening, I'm not going to officially announce who won the tiebreakers on the live stream. Instead, what we're going to do is in the next 20 to 30 minutes over on Instagram, we're going to post the top scores from the evening by using your tiebreaker responses to suss out how you all actually fared in tonight's game. But I will ask you all the tiebreaker question right here, right now. Quickly though, before that, reminder right here on this page, there is a spot for you to donate. The donate links are right there. You can use Venmo. Our Venmo account is at Play NYC, or if you click on that credit card tab, it'll take you to a Square donation link. Please help support NYC Trivia League. Help us keep this game going. We want to keep it alive, and we would absolutely love your help. Our teams and players, you are the only reason that we are still here after all of these months. So thank you so much for your support, and please help us out tonight with a donation. Also, if you have any questions tonight about one of the questions that we asked, or maybe about your score this evening, we do have a great system in place to deal with such things, and that is for you to reach out to our lovely commissioner, Joe E. His email address is commish@nyctrivialeague.com. Reach out to Joe. He's going to help you out. Maybe he'll give you a point if you fight hard enough for it. We're here for you. We want to make sure that the game is fun and fair for all who are playing. And with that, let's get into our final question of the game, this tiebreaker question. Here it is. Also a trend of the 1990s were Beanie Babies. A very rare Beanie Baby called Valentino sold on eBay in 2019 for how many dollars? How many dollars did Valentino sell for in 2019? Place your best guess. I do see we have some ties to break. To break these ties, the tiebreaker will be awarded to the team that guesses the closest to the correct number. You can guess over or under the number. It is just whoever is the closest. You've got 30 seconds to talk it over with your teammates, and then we'll find out the answer. I've got an answer for you. How many dollars did that Valentino Beanie Baby sell for? It was that white bear with the red heart, and it sold for $42,300 on eBay in 2019. I have many Beanie Babies in my parents' basement. I'm coming for them, Mom and Dad. I'm going to sell them on eBay. Let's see if we can get $42,300 for them. I do not have a Valentino bear, though. I don't think I have any rare ones. So thanks for letting them take up space in your basement all these years. I appreciate it. Okay, everybody, the moment has come. Let's find out how you did tonight. As I mentioned before, I will not be able to reveal who won the ties just yet, but I can, however, go over our top few teams tonight. We've got many teams tied for 5th place, coming in with 33 points this evening. Banana Phones, Something in, The Blue Shells, Quit Your Whinin', We Drink and We Know Things 2, and Pieced It Together. We have a 2-way tie for 3rd place tonight. Both of these teams have 34 points, only 1 point off the lead. We've tried nothing and we're all out of ideas, and Goo Goo Muck Muck. And in a 2-way tie for 1st place with 35 points each, we have Topical Team Name and the Helsinki Syndrome. Well played to all of you. Thank you so very much for joining us tonight. I have been Meredith from NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. Thank you to Dante for joining as my guest host this evening. Thank you very much to Peter for helping to run the game tonight. I hope you all had a wonderful time and that you join us on Wednesday for our next quiz on Instagram at NYC Trivia League at 8 o'clock Eastern time. Let's check out these other fun scores here tonight. Salt, Fat, Acid, Mask, you all had the longest streak. You had the most correct answers back to back. Topical Team Name, you're the most popular tonight. Our most contrarian team, you go by the beat of your own drummer. You're guessing things that others did not guess. Warriors 30, well played. The most unique knowledge, you knew things that others did not. The Helsinki Syndrome, our hair award. You were the fastest to answer one of the questions and you got it right. That goes out to Flying Solo Like Han. Makes sense that you were the fastest. And our Tortoise Award, you took your time answering one of the questions, but you still got it right. And that goes out to me, myself, and I. Thanks again, everybody, for playing. We hope very much that you'll join us on Wednesday. Hope you have a wonderful evening and take care. Thanks for spending your Monday night with us. Bye, everyone.